Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cybertronian Mobian, and there's not gonna be any intro or anything today because it was something I needed to talk to y'all about, which I didn't get the chance to originally, but in terms of this is more akin to, say, like, what's been going on lately. So as y'all noticed, I have been inactive for the past few months, and up until say like 2 or 3 days ago, I ended up finally uploading again. Now, to kind of explain everything that's been happening since then, let's just say as of late, I have gone through one heck of a transition since my last video. And when I say something like that, I of course mean that I have not only moved residence, I have not only stopped uploading as much to YouTube, and to put a short explanation as to why that is, I am 22 right now, and so there was a lot that I needed to do before I ended up having to change the lifestyle that I've been living. So, right now, I have been working a 40-hour a week job at a grocery store, and from there, I have been feeling so much more exhausted than usual. It's like I've been having a whole new type of exhaustion. I find it harder to get up in the morning. I it's not easy for me to get close to even getting through work cuz while I'm able to get through it, once I get home, I'm so exhausted that it makes it hard for me to even get up afterwards. And so from here, while I'm not miserable as of right now, it's not easy with everything that I have been through as of late. Now, I don't want any sympathy or anything, because it's a journey we all have to go through at some point. It's not easy, it never is, but someday we all have to get through it. I can't say if I'm going to have a consistent schedule in the next few days, nor can I confirm whether or not that things will get better, but that is all on doing the best I can to make things better for myself in the meantime. With that being said, though, I'm happy, I'm okay, and as of right now, nothing bad will happen, and I will do my best to keep you guys updated, as well as let you guys know anything that may or may not come up next. In the meantime, however, there's something else I would like to address as well. And one of those things that I would like to address is my feelings towards Team Fortress 2 as of late. As you can see, I'm not really playing that game right now because I kind of have my own thoughts about the whole game as of late. Now, I will admit, I did have a pretty unrealistic reaction towards some, if not most, of my gameplay. As of late, though, I will admit, anytime that I play that game and I hop into a server, there is two things that tend to happen. And unless I'm with a group of friends, which only occurs after so long, I will have ended up playing the game for a couple minutes on my own, and the whole sequence of events ends up getting, either we get overrun by bots, we have a whole problem with people who are in games and they're like literally the second coming of sweat gods, and it's impossible to practically play the game that way. And one of the worst offenders of anything else is current people who are working with the bots and making their own testing with them. So, in short, you have bot testers, you have heavy sweaters, and it's just not something I can realistically keep posting without feeling like I'm not having any fun playing the game. Now, don't get me wrong, Team Fortress 2, with how long it's lasted, was a fantastic game, and it still is even to today, despite the lack of updates and all this and that. But to avoid beating a dead horse, let's just go ahead and leave it at I don't feel happy playing this game anymore. Like, there was nothing wrong with it originally, but with how things have kind of happened since the game released, it just I just can't keep doing this to myself. I've never felt more unhappy playing a game like that. And ever since then, it's like one of the main issues I had since then was like I used to be good, and while I still have some skill left in me, there's just something about trying to play this game that I just can't bring myself to keep doing this. I said enough as I did, so I'm not gonna bore you all with anything more on top of it. So if you see me start posting more rare and rare videos of TF2, just know that there's a reason for it. And that reason is mostly akin to fatigue, exhaustion, and just not having fun with it anymore. Something that also drew my attention to it is supposedly that game alone is not the only one that's got a bot problem. But at this point, it doesn't really surprise me. Anyways, before I keep rambling on about it, I will at least put a little glimmer of hope on top of this, just to make you guys feel a little less, I don't know, just make it seem like I'm not as pessimistic about it. Excuse me, I'm exhausted still. It's the morning. Um, since I got a new computer, I will of course be able to do more with my uploading schedule and stuff. So as you can see, I'm currently playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. And so with that, I am now able to record videos on my console. So, if y'all would be interested in seeing me do some Fortnite, or like I uploaded a few days ago, a episode of Overwatch, then you will have the opportunity to see that within the next few days. Am I completely gonna abandon playing Team Fortress 2? Very likely could be the case, but say if I'm just like playing, I don't know, if I start playing MVM again when that comes around, I will most definitely play that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna take a break because while I'm happy, it's not easy to keep doing this to myself. With that being said, for those who stayed for as long as they have, I really appreciate you guys for your patience. I know it can be daunting when a creator hasn't uploaded in years, or months in this case, but it's really you guys who keep me going. I still have a long journey ahead of me before I can continue my life as it is. I still have a whole lot left to give until I give out. But until that point, I'll keep doing my best for you guys. One last thing I should address before I go. So, as of late, the game Transformers Forged to Fight has ended. The game is no longer supported by Kabam and has officially shut down. Now, at some point, I will be doing a video which involves what had initially happened. Now, that's not going to be like, oh, say, like something involving the company or something with the team having initially given up on the game. It's going to be more akin to like what happened to it and where did it go. Because in honesty, it's just a regular story of licensing and, needing to progress. As of late, the recent Transformers content has not been to my liking, but I have pretty much accepted that because times have always been changing, and while I can still enjoy the content that used to be, I just can't enjoy it anymore as it is now. And I mean, can only say so much about me because personally I was an Autobot Twins apologist. I really like them, and personally that tells you how much of a actual fan that makes me. Because I know those guys are pretty much the butt of every joke for Transformers fans. And despite popular belief, I also liked the last few Michael Bay films. Were they better than the originals? No. But did I still enjoy them? Yeah. I'll get into that another day, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for listening in on this. Again, I do apologize that it's been a long time, but I have to admit it still hasn't been easy since everything else has happened. But I'll keep doing my best to get better. Excuse me. And hopefully until then, I will see you guys in the next video. This is Cybertronium Mobian, signing off.